Hey, Justin Chamness, Real Estate Wholesalers Club, and I'm here with you. Day number 2 of the Outsourced Lease Options 2.0 reveal. Very excited about this. Yesterday, we talked about getting started, how to structure your business with an acquisition side and a disposition side. We also talked about what tools you're going to need in order to do the virtual lease options business right there sitting in your underpants, like I always love to say. And so today we're going to talk about generating an unlimited amount of leads. You need leads. It is the lifeblood of your business. We've heard that before. Other coaches and gurus and people have said that. I didn't invent that. It is the lifeblood of your business. But you have heard me say that on the day that you do not have leads, you have to question yourself, am I self-employed? Do I have a business? Am I a business owner? Or am I just straight unemployed? If you don't have leads, you don't have prospects, then you might just be unemployed. And guys, that's really where a lot of us find ourselves. Hey, what's going on, everybody out there in the world? Hey, if you do have comments, put them in the chat. I would love to talk with you. I'd love to see your participation here. Thank you for watching out there too, guys. So leads. I struggled for a long time in how to come up with leads. Part of that is the flashy, the shiny object syndrome stuff, right? Like we get caught up in, this new program that somebody invented and this new thing that somebody invented. And so there's people ask me, how do you get leads? Well, how do you want to get leads? Okay, that sounds like a dumb question, but it's not. There's a lot of ways to get leads. Well, in my course here, the Lease Options 2.0, I show you how to get leads. You guys have heard me talk about this before. It is the way to get them consistently and regularly to never run short on leads. All right. If you follow the system. Now, most of my students, they only follow like one part of it and it's enough. But I provide several different techniques for getting leads here that I do teach. So I want you to sit back, relax a little bit, and I'm going to show you the next video in the training course, and you can take a look at it for yourself. And then I want to dive a little deeper into it and talk a little bit more about it further. Talk a little bit more about it further. Okay, so let's go ahead and share the screen, and I'm going to hop over here. This is realestatewholesalersclub.com. Right now, there's 15% off on the VIP group coaching, guys, which is hugely fun and successful. That's a great way to get your questions answered 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm in there. The owner of the Automated REI is in there. His COO is in there. Dr. Terrence Brown, which is Europe's leading expert in entrepreneurship, is in there. We have several other big heavy hitters in there. I won't name them by name, but there's a lot of people in there just getting started too. So check it out. Use the coupon code shutupmoney.com, or use the coupon code shutupmoney. All right. So here's the course we were talking about yesterday, outsourced lease options. Yesterday, we watched the intro video and we watched the getting the right tools video. And then we dove a little deeper into the how to hire a team button. And today I want to slide down a little further, and you can see, I showed you yesterday, your business is structured in two parts. There's an acquisition side. Then there's also a disposition side. Okay. So you want to, tackle the acquisition side with me today. Okay. We're not going to complete the acquisition side today. We're only going to talk about leads, but there's only two things that have to happen in an acquisitions team: getting leads and closing those leads, right? Makes sense, right? On the disposition side, there's only two things that need to happen. And that is marketing those property deals to get tenant buyer leads, and then screening and placing those tenant buyers to get paid, right? Placing those buyers and getting paid. So today we're talking about acquisitions today and tomorrow. So today we're tackling the first video right here, 4 ways to endless leads. All right. So let's go ahead and jump right into that video. I hope you guys can hear it okay. Hey, this is Justin Chamness with the Real Estate Wholesalers Club. And if you're in the lease options business, I'm going to show you right now 4 ways to have never-ending amounts of leads for your lease options business using one tool, and that tool is the Automated REI. That's right. I'm going to show you 4 ways to use the Automated REI to create a never-ending stream of lease option leads for your business. If you're looking for property deals, Stop right now. Watch this video because I'm about to blow your mind with how simple this has truly become nowadays. You have no excuses, guys. There's an endless amount of deals out there. I'm going to show you how to find them right now. Stay tuned. The first way that you can find lease option property deal leads using the automated REI is a way that I've shown many, many times, and I'm sure you're already familiar with it, but it's the Craigslist and Zillow scraping tool. Duh. These are wonderful tools that you should be using. You should be maximizing them, using them on a weekly basis in your business. You should be using them yourself or having your acquisitions team use them to scrape geographical areas using predetermined filters, because the Zillow and the Craigslist scraping thing, it is all you need to get going. And I'm going to talk about now 3 other things that you could be using the automated REI for to create endless amounts of leads. But the first one, Zillow and Craigslist, that's enough to get off the ground and get up and going. The second method for creating an endless amount of lease option leads on the automated REI is to use the lists. Okay, there's a list section over here on the automated REI, and I want you to learn how to use it because it is a great way for you to be able to find lists of property owners who are motivated. You're going to be able to find the failed listings or those that are expired off the MLS. You think they're motivated? Absolutely. All right. What about property owners that are tired landlords, guys that have been in the business for 10 years or more, and they're debt free on their properties, but they're just absolutely sick and tired of being landlords. They don't like tenants anymore, and they're ready to do something more permanent. Those are great lists to get onto. There's also lots of other lists, but don't forsake the list building aspect of the automated REI. Of course, after you get a list, you're going to want to use the automated REI skip tracing tool to skip trace those leads and get the phone numbers so you can call these people. All right, so let's talk about skip tracing for a second. There's 3 tiers to the skip tracing on automated REI. Tier number 1, it's all good data, but tier number 1 is not quite as good as tier number 2, and tier number 2 isn't as good as tier number 3. Tier number 3 is the best. And by the way, I believe it's only about 5 cents or so per record that is successfully skip traced. So you're not really spending a whole lot of money here. If you go check out some other places, you're going to find, whopping prices like 45 cents per record. It gets insane. You can spend hundreds of dollars, or you can come over here to the automated REI, buy your list and have it skip traced right there. Choose tier 3 skip tracing, get the best quality, pay the most money, and just pay tens of dollars instead of hundreds of dollars. Makes sense to me, guys. If you're not doing this in your business on a regular basis, at least once every 6 months or so, you're missing the boat. Once me and my team have our list pulled and we have it skip traced, all we do is simply upload it into the automated REI and we text blast them like we would anybody else. The third area that you can use the automated REI in to find motivated and great lease option property deals is to use it to create a network of real estate wholesalers. That's right. Use the scraping tool, the Craigslist scraping tool in particular, to find real estate wholesalers out there with property deals. And better than that, they've got property leads that they are not successful with, that they don't fit the cash buyer parameter, so they're going to toss them away. You can build a network using the Craigslist scraper of real estate wholesalers in order to get those leads that are useless for them. Maybe you can even partner up with them, give them a referral fee, or maybe even make them a JV partner or boots on the ground for you in a market that you're not currently in. So lots of opportunities here with lots of other wholesalers. Remember, I always say nobody, and I mean nobody, gets rich in this business alone. Okay, nobody, not you, not me, not everybody, not anybody. No one has ever done a real estate transaction all by themselves. I promise you that. So go ahead and use the automated REI Craigslist scraping to build a network of real estate wholesalers out there. They're going to be wonderful to work with and bring you lots of great property leads and property deals and maybe even serve as boots on the ground for you in those occasions when you need that. The fourth area that you can use automated REI to create seller leads for your lease option business is simply using the Zillow scraper tool. Now, you know that when you go onto the Zillow scraper tool, if you've used the automated REI before, if you configure the filters right and you do it just a certain way, you can build a massive, massive audience of realtors. Okay, a lot of realtors have a lot of listings on Zillow, and you're going to be able to blast out to them your message. Okay, and I've got more details about this message and how you can talk to realtors over in the corresponding tab of this module. But you definitely want to go ahead and start building a network of realtors in your market areas so that you can have, well, people bringing you property deals. You know, what do they do when a realtor goes to a property and there's not enough equity there for them to be able to get paid? Well, they walk away. All right, well, no longer do they have to walk away. They can bring the deal to you and you'll still make them some money. Okay, so it's a great idea to be partnered up with realtors. Don't throw away the realtors. Okay, just because you're in the creative real estate business, don't think you don't need realtors. Don't think you don't need them, because they're a great asset. They're a great colleague to know, and they can bring you lots of deals, and they can really facilitate and help your deals and your business grow. So there's 4 ways that you can use the automated REI to create never-ending amounts of leads for your real estate lease options business. Number 1, just straight up scraping for sale by owners and for rent by owners using the Zillow and the Craigslist scraping tool. Secondly, you can buy lists to have them skip trace right there on automated REI. Use tier 3 and then text blast them like always. You can also use the Craigslist scrape and blast to create and build a wonderful network of real estate wholesalers in your market area. And you can also use it on the Zillow scraping and blast to create a wonderful network of realtors. All right. If you want to know more about that, check out the corresponding tab for this module. But anyway, that's how you're going to do it, guys. So get into the automated REI, dive in, get to know it, become friends with it. It's very affordable. It doesn't cost anything to sign up. It's a pay to play type situation, and it's still the cheapest thing going. So go ahead, dive in, take a look, and start implementing these strategies into your business so that you never, ever, ever wake up and say, man, what am I going to do today? I've got nobody to talk to. No, you're going to have more people to talk to than you even want to talk to. And that's the way you want it. That's the way we like it right here at the Real Estate Wholesalers Club. Shut up, money. Yeah. Shut up, money. All right, guys. Shut up, money. That's right. 4 ways to get leads. All right. You guys heard me talk about it a lot. The Zillow scraper over there. I don't own the automated REI. I just like it. I use it. Okay. It's affordable. All right. And there's no sign up fee. Right. So the comparable tool out there is $197 a month plus pay to play. Okay. So this is $0 a month plus pay to play. And the pay to play is cheaper than the pay to play over there. So there you go. All right. That is comparable in that way to some of you know what I'm referring to about the comparable tool out there on the market, right? It's I won't name the name, but it's a similar tool. It's $197 just to have. Okay. It comes with a few things that I feel like I don't necessarily need even. All right. So there's that, but that's one way. The other way, the second method, is to get the list building going on. Right now, I am telling everybody to focus on expired listings. And if you have a PropStream account, which we'll talk about here in a minute too, that, you know, to get those pre-expired where they're about to expire, that's a great list to have right now because, you know, these banks are not loaning money anymore like they were. They've raised it to where if you're going to get a home loan, you got to have like a 700 credit score and have 20% down. So homeowners are going to need something creative, a creative solution. Guess what? Oh my God, that's what we do. Okay. Do you get it? Do you get it? That's what I'm talking about, guys. I'm talking about, let's get rid of this. What's up, Justin? It's been on there forever. Hey, Mr. Thinker. Yep. I got a coupon for you. Shut up, money. It'll save you some money over at realestatewholesalerclub.com. All right, guys. Yes, getting leads, not too bad. It's real easy and simple and affordable. That's what I mean by not too bad. You can definitely use the Zillow scraper, the Craigslist scraper over there. You can definitely buy a list of expireds. They're going to need a creative solution. That's what we do. Okay. Then you're also going to be able to, now, a lot of people haven't heard me talk about this much, but it's so true. And this is something else that another teacher out there, he also teaches. And that is finding wholesalers out there that have the ability to share with you their leads that they're not using. Hey, Harold. Yes, sir. FreedomSoft's one of those out there that's a tool that sometimes people, it works great for them. I had FreedomSoft for a while. I didn't stick with it. That's okay. It's a good machine. It's even better now, I hear, than what it was when I had it. I'm just sharing with you what I use. And so you can buy lists over there, guys. You can scrape, you can buy lists. You can also do the wholesaler game, right? Use Craigslist to find wholesalers. I hear people complain, well, I scraped Craigslist and it just ended up being wholesalers. Yeah. Well, what are you going to do? Turn them into partners with you. They have leads that can't convert because the numbers don't work out, but these are still motivated sellers. Get their leads, right? This is a technique that was made famous by Joe Bodek. All right. I'll name the name. And Joe, if you ever do hear this video, I challenge you, Joe. I see them guitars sitting behind you in your videos, and I challenge you to a rock off because I play too. All right. I'm a mean air guitarist, but I can really play the real guitar too, just like you, I bet. You got them guitars. You must be able to, you must know how to handle an axe. So wouldn't it be fun? Maybe get on Zoom. I don't know if we could do it, if the timing on the video and all that would work, but wouldn't that be fun if we could just have a little rock off for 10 minutes on some show, maybe a midnight mentor session of mine. Anyway, that's another subject. So that's the third way is building a network of wholesalers. The fourth way, guys, is to build a network of realtors. Okay. Now I want to show you the share screen again. And I want to dive into, okay, if you click the button, this is the module we just watched, how to have endless lease option leads, outsource this step. If I click that button, it opens up a Google Drive folder for me. And you can see inside that there is a Word document that says best lists for you to start marketing to. Okay. Also, there's a VIP accountability acquisition scoreboard. So this is how you can start tracking your marketing and your calls and your seller contacts and all of that. Here's a folder. And inside that folder is nothing other than automated REI training. All right. Now I want to take a look at that real quick. Inside that folder, you'll see there is another folder that's how to build a realtor network, right? And then there's another folder which is training on how to build a wholesaler network to get these leads. We're talking about getting leads from realtors and getting leads from wholesalers, right? In there is also a document that is the for sale by owner and for rent by owner text message that you should be sending out, or is it a suggested text message to first respond to them. All right. And then we have the automated REI, using automated REI, a training video there. All right. So let's just go ahead and click the building a realtor network and take a look inside there. You can see there's a training video. There's also a referral agreement. If you want to work with realtors, you need a referral agreement. Here it is. Here's a text message that you could send to listing realtors. So that you know how to reach out to them. And here's an email that you can send to them as well if you want to reach them by email. And that's an okay way to do it too. All right. And also a training video. Now let's go back and look again. That was the build a realtor network folder. Let's look at the build a wholesaler network folder. And you can see in there is a script for calling wholesalers on the phone. Okay. If you want to know how to talk to a wholesaler on the phone, once you get him on the phone, even if you weren't planning on it, this is a good resource for you. And if you also want to just blast Craigslist looking for wholesalers, not a bad idea. You could text message, here's some templates for you. All right. And then there's a training video on how to do that. Okay. If we go back to the original folder, there's also a folder that shows how to use PropStream. Okay. And in that particular folder, you will see there is several training videos on ninja ways. All right. Ninja methods on how to find motivated sellers and leads, right, using PropStream, because I use both, right? So those are the techniques that I encourage everyone to begin employing. The day that my business started really taking off for me was the day, and I shared this recently, I think in a midnight mentor session, when I decided that it was okay for me to talk on the phone to other wholesalers, other realtors. I'm not a realtor, but wholesalers and realtors and brokers and insurance people and contractors and lenders, right? How you ever going to get private money if you're thinking that way in the future for yourself, if you're not talking to people? People talk to other people, and the real estate communities oftentimes are relatively small. Okay. So when I started to talk to people and really make relationships and network, right, my net worth started increasing, right? I started doing more deals. I started doing deals. All right. It's okay to network with these realtors. It's okay to network with these other wholesalers because they are a great source of leads. They are a great source of motivated sellers. They are a great source of tenant buyers. They are a great source of boots on the ground if you need one. Okay. Also, you can just go real simple. Most of my students just go real simple, and they just start out using the scraper for Zillow. They start using the scraper for Craigslist, and they go that route, right? But the rabbit hole is deeper, guys. If you want to go deeper, you can dig deeper in the rabbit hole here, right? Now, how do you outsource this stuff? It's real simple. You turn over your login information to automated REI to your virtual assistant, and you tell them what you want to do. Run my scraper on this day, and I'm looking for this target number in these areas. You send them an email, right? And then you inspect what you expect, okay? So lead generation is not hard to outsource, guys. And I use PropStream because it helps me outsource, okay? It's a tool that my entire team can use, all right? Automated REI is great, all right, but it's I love using the scraper. So my team, we use the scraper a lot over there, all right. We use PropStream for things like property values, comparables, things like that, okay. But our powerhouse marketing tool that we use, and we use it cheaply, guys, and I run the wheels off of it, all right. I run the wheels off of it. I'll go anywhere, anytime to get those leads. Right? But I always have leads. All right. What's your target, guys? What is your target? That's a great question. The target is 500 texts sent out a week, right? 500 texts sent out a week. Okay. I had some other folks asking me that this morning. What should I do daily? Then if you're working 5 days a week, do 100 texts a day. That will give you a handful of people to talk to every single day, and it's going to only get better from here. The banks are not loaning money like they were. You have to have a 700 credit score and 20% cash down in order to qualify for a home loan. Okay, that just cut out most people from buying a house the traditional way. The homeowners, that means then that they are now no longer selling their house. So they're going to have to be open to a creative solution. Mr. Homeowner, I would love to buy your house. In light of this particular situation with the economy and the lockdown, and there's no title companies working, and there's no closing attorneys working, and the courts aren't working, and no one's working. Sir, would you be interested in an offer where we pay you cash, but you rent the house to us for the first 24 months so that things can settle down and everyone can go back to work, so that then we're able to buy the house with no problems? Does that seem like something that would work for you, or maybe not? Boom, I'm telling you, those words right there, you can even polish them up a little bit. I fumbled and bumbled here today. All right. polish them up a little bit, but that right there is going to be your gold nugget grabber. All right. You're going to get deals using just that. Oh, I'm slipping over into tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to talk about how to convert. How do you convert these leads once you get them? Guys, here's your homework. I love you. Your homework is to don't worry, but be happy. Second of all, your homework is go over to Automated REI and sign up for a free account. I don't own it. I don't make any money. I'm just telling you it makes sense. Go there, sign up for a free account, do some data counts on the Zillow scraper and the Craigslist scraper, and start getting some leads for your business. It will be the best thing you have ever done for your business. Provide it with leads, potential customers, potential money, potential paydays, guys. It's all about the leads. That's the first hurdle. And if you don't cross the first hurdle, you can't finish the race. All right. I love you guys. I hope you're blessed out there. I hope you're feeling happy and good. I'm going to call it quits for today's session, but I'll see you again tomorrow when we talk about how to convert these leads. And then Thursday, I'm going to talk about how to market these deals without, and then tie them up without losing the deal to the homeowner or the tenant buyer, them screwing you. Okay. We're going to talk about this later in the week. This is Outsourced Lease Options 2.0. All right, there is a 15% off coupon code, Shut Up Money, at realestatewholesalersclub.com. All right, guys, I hope you're feeling good. Let me see. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about these retail loan places, man, like Chase Bank, Manhattan, or whatever, and some of the others. It's getting really nutso out there, Mike. It really is. Hey, thank you, Harold. I really appreciate it very much, and we'll see you guys soon, okay? All right. Love you. Bye-bye.